Okay, let's go.
Kathy Jones Autograph Adventures.
Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Jazzy Joe's Autograph Adventures, India's exclusive web series where I show you the top 10 autographs based on a different theme in every episode. Before we begin, let me thank you all so much for the great amount of love, support and feedback that you have given me for the first 22 episodes. Yes, we have done 22 episodes. That means more than 200 autographs already shown. All your great support is appreciated and I want to show you all many more autograph records from my collection. So, before we move on, thank you. This time, we are talking about the top 10 popular Indian directors and producers in my collection. These are filmmakers from all over India who have been popular all around the world with their movies. And our first Indian filmmaker appeared in a Bollywood film for the first time at the tender age of 10 in 1935's Inqilab, and went on to make one of the most iconic studios in Hindi cinema. I'm talking about the movie legend Shrishti Nath Kapoor, popularly known as the showman Raj Kapoor. Raj Kapoor was an Indian film actor, producer and director of Indian cinema. He is regarded as one of the greatest and most influential actors and filmmakers in the history of Hindi cinema. He received multiple accolades, including 3 National Film Awards and 11 Filmfare Awards in India. The Filmfare Lifetime Achievement Award is named after Raj Kapoor. He was a 2-time nominee for the Palme d'Or Grand Prize at the Cannes Film Festival for his films Avara in 1951 and Bhoot Polish in 1954. His performance in Avara was ranked as one of the top 10 greatest performances of all time by Time magazine. His films attracted worldwide audiences, particularly in Asia and Europe. The Government of India honored him with the Padma Bhushan in 1971 for his contribution to the arts. India's highest award in cinema, the Dada Saheb Phalke Award, was also bestowed on him in 1987 by the Government of India. Now, I couldn't meet Raj Kapoor ji because by the time I started collecting autographs, he was no longer with us. But I do have his autograph and I am proud to have it in my collection, especially on autograph records. And the special record I want to show all of you with his autograph is of his favorite movie, Mera Naam Joker. You can see it's a very, very colorful record cover. And it also has a beautiful gatefold inside with photographs of the various artists in the movie. And in red, you can see the autograph of the great singer Mukesh on the gatefold. And wonderful tracks like Teetar ke to aage Teetar, Kehta hai Joker sara zamana, E bhai zara dekh ke chalo, Ang lag ja balma, and of course, my favorite, Jeena yahan, marna yahan. And at the back, you can again see photographs from the movie, colorful photos. And Raj Kapoor ji has signed in the front of the record cover. He has signed on one of his characters in the movie, the Joker with a violin, and he has written Best Wishes, Raj Kapoor. Our next filmmaker can be easily guessed through his association with 3 highly successful movies, Diwar, Dil To Pagal Hai, and Veer Zara. Founder of the great production house of Yash Raj Films, I'm talking about the great Yash Raj Chopra. Yash Raj Chopra was an Indian director and film producer who worked in Hindi films. The founding chairman of the film production and distribution company Yash Raj Films, Chopra was the recipient of several awards, including 6 National Film Awards and 11 Filmfare Awards. He is considered among the best Indian filmmakers. For his contributions to film, the Government of India honored him with the Dada Saheb Phalke Award in 2001 and the Padma Bhushan in 2005. Chopra began his career as an assistant director to I.S. Johar and his elder brother B.R. Chopra. He made directorial debut with Dhul Ka Phool in 1959, and in 1971 he founded his own production company Yash Raj Films, whose first production was Daag, a poem of love, in 1973, followed by Diwar, Kabhi Kabhi, Trishul, Chandni, Lamhe, Dar, Dil To Pagal Hai, Veer Zara and Jab Tak Hai Jaan. He was considered one of the best directors in Bollywood industry. Now, once again, Yash Chopra ji was not around when I started collecting autographs, so I could not meet him. And I do not have his autograph on an LP record, but I do have his autograph in my collection in the form of this photograph, which is signed by him. You can see it's his photograph with one of his many awards, and he has written, "Love, Yash Chopra." When you think about our next filmmaker, you have to appreciate his efforts in making very popular and successful patriotic films in Indian cinema. Yes, I am talking about Harkishan Giri Goswami, popularly known as Manoj Kumar. Manoj Kumar is an Indian actor and director in Bollywood. He is remembered for his versatile performances in films like Haryali Aur Rasta, Wo Kaun Thi, हिमालय की गोद में, दो बदन, उपकार, पत्थर के सनम, नील कमल, पूरब और पश्चिम, बेईमान, रोटी कपड़ा और मकान, 10 नंबरी, सन्यासी and Kranti. He is known for acting in and directing films with patriotic themes and has been given the nickname Bharat Kumar. In 1992, he was awarded with the Padma Shri by the Government of India. India's highest award in cinema, the Dada Saheb Phalke Award, was also awarded to him in 2015. In the 1960s, his successful films included romantic films like Honeymoon, Nakli Nawab, Patthar Ke Sanam, Sajan and Sawan Ki Gata, and thrillers such as Gumnaam, Anita and Wo Kaun Thi, and comedy film like Picnic. In 1981, Kumar reached the peak of his career when he got the opportunity to direct his idol Dilip Kumar, as well as to star in Kranti, a story about the struggle for Indian independence in the 19th century. I was lucky enough to meet Manoj Kumar ji, and once again it was thanks to another great artist, a wonderful friend, Ranjit ji, who took me to Manoj Kumar's house, and Manoj Kumar ji looked at the records and he autographed all of them for me. And the special record that I want to show you from Manoj Kumar ji's movies is this one, his movie Kranti. Once again, it's a beautiful cover, a beautiful gatefold cover, and you can see inside the photographs of Hema Malini with Manoj ji and Shashi Kapoor inside the gatefold cover, and at the back the songs are there. The music was by Lakshmikant Pyarelal with lyrics by Santosh Anand ji and Manoj Kumar ji. He wrote some of the lyrics too. And wonderful songs like Zindagi Ki Na Toote Ladi, Louis Shamasha, Durga Hai Meri Maa, Kranti Kranti, and one of my greatest favorites, Chana Jor Garam. A wonderful record, and you can see Manoj Kumar ji has signed in the front. He has written "With love to Jazzy, Manoj Kumar," and he's put the date 6th June 2016. And not only that, he's written at the top Juhu Home, because that's where he was when he signed this LP record. Our next filmmaker directed his son Amir for the first and only time in his directorial debut film Tum Mere Ho in 1990. I think Hindi cinema lovers would have guessed that I am talking about the great Tahir Hussain. Muhammad Tahir Hussain Khan, or Tahir Hussain, was born into a Khumra Muslim family to descendants of Sipahi and was an Indian film producer and director known for his works in Hindi cinema. The hit film producer, director and writer Nasir Hussain was Tahir Hussein's elder brother and mentor. Tahir's son, Amir Khan, made his film debut in Qayamat Se Qayamat Tak, a film which was produced by his uncle Nasir Hussain and directed by his cousin Mansoor Khan. Some of Tahir Hussein's hit productions included Karma, Anamika, Madhosh, Zakhmi, Janam Janam Ka Saath, Khoon Ki Pukar, Locket, Tum Mere Ho, and Hum Hain Rahi Pyar Ke, among others. He also acted in movies like Jab Pyar Kisi Se Hota Hai, Pyar Ka Mausam, Janam Janam Ka Saath, and Dulha Bikta Hai. Although I could not meet him also, but I do have Tahir Hussain ji in my autograph records collection. On his record of the movie Khoon Ki Pukar, you can see a beautiful cover with a close-up of Vinod Khanna, and at the back the songs are there. The music was by Bappi Lahiri, lyrics were by Gohar Kanpuri and Hasrat Jaipuri, and he has signed at the back writing, "With best wishes, Tahir Hussain, 5th April 1978. Our next popular filmmakers have made more than 30 horror films in India, which epitomize the lower depths of 1980s Bollywood sleaze and gore, but which have secured their place in Hindi cinema's Hall of Fame as the pioneers of horror. Ladies and gentlemen, the amazing Ramsay Brothers. Ramsay Brothers is a pseudonym used for a family of Bollywood filmmakers and sons of F.U. Ramsay. The family includes 7 brothers who made cult horror films mainly in the 70s and 80s decade. The brothers' names are Tulsi Ramsay, who is the eldest, Shyam Ramsay, Gangu Ramsay, Kumar Ramsay, Keshu Ramsay, Kiran Ramsay, and Arjun Ramsay. The brothers worked together for most of their careers and divided the various departments of filmmaking among them to produce movies. Kumar Ramsay handled the scripting, Gangu took care of the cinematography, Kiran Ramsay managed sound department, Keshu handled production, Arjun Ramsay took care of editing, and Shyam Ramsay with Tulsi Ramsay handled the direction department. They are producers, directors and editors for many famous Hindi horror movies such as Guest House, Veerana, Purana Mandir, Purani Haveli, Darwaza and Band Darwaza, and the TV series Z Horror Show. Their first film Do Gaz Zameen Ke Niche proved a milestone for them and also for the Indian horror film industry. As you can see, the Ramsay brothers were legendary pioneers of the horror genre in Indian cinema. I was lucky enough to meet the 2 brothers who directed the movies, Tulsi and Shyam Ramsay. I met them at their residence in Mumbai, and both of them I met on the same day, and they were both very, very excited and happy to see the records, and I was lucky enough to get their autographs. The record that I want to show all of you is this one. This is one of the hit movies. The name of the movie is Purana Mandir. The music was by Ajit Singh and it was directed both by Tulsi Ramsay and Shyam Ramsay. And it had the great super hit song Wo Beete Din Yaad Hai. And you can see in the front, both the brothers have signed. Shyamji has written Best Wishes, Shyam Ramsay, and Tulsi ji has written With Best Compliments to Jazzy Joe from Tulsi Ramsay. Our next filmmaker is very easy to guess. He is brother of Mahesh Bhatt and his production company is named after his son Vishesh. Yes, I am talking about Mukesh Bhatt. Mukesh Bhatt is an Indian film producer who has produced several Bollywood films. He is the younger brother of Mahesh Bhatt and also the co-owner of the production company Vishesh Films, set up in 1986. Bhatt's first film as producer was Jhum in 1990. Then he collaborated with Gulshan Kumar to produce the amazing love story Aashiqui. The film was directed by his brother Mahesh Bhatt, and the films that followed Aashiqui were all big hits. These included Dil Hai Ke Manta Nahi and Sadak, released under the banner of Vishesh Films. Bhatt produced more films in the following years, such as Sir, Najayaz, Criminal, Fareb, Gulam, Sangharsh, Raz and its sequel Raz, The Mystery Continues. His recent ventures as producers include Zahar, Kalyug, Gangster, Wo Lamhe, Jannat, Tum Mile, Crook, and his recent film Hamari Adhuri Kahani. I met Mukesh Bhatt ji at his office in Mumbai, where I just left the records to be autographed because he was in a great hurry, and I did get the records autographed, and the record I want to show all of you is this one, his latest offering, Hamari Adhuri Kahani. And you can see at the back, all the tracks are there. Wonderful songs, very, very popular by Papan, Arijit Singh, Ami Mishra, Shreya Ghoshal. Very popular songs. And Mukesh ji has signed in the front and he has written, Dear Joe, enjoy the music, love, Mukesh Bhatt. 9th December 2017 is the date he has put. And our next filmmaker is very unique in the sense that she is a Bharat Ratna in the field of singing. But she and her brother have also produced a film. In fact, very few people know this. Yes, friends, I am talking about Lata Mangeshkar and Hridaynath Mangeshkar. Lata Mangeshkar is one of the best known and most respected playback singers in India, who has recorded songs in over 1,000 Hindi films and has sung songs in over 36 regional Indian languages and foreign languages. In recognition of her contributions to the nation, she was awarded the Bharat Ratna, India's highest civilian honor, and also the Dada Saheb Phalke Award, along with 3 National Film Awards, 15 Bengal Film Journalists Association Awards, 4 Filmfare Best Female Playback Awards, 2 Filmfare Special Awards, Filmfare Lifetime Achievement Award, and many more. Her brother Hridaynath Mangeshkar is an Indian music director who has also been awarded the Padma Shri and the prestigious National Award at the hands of the President of India. Although Lata Mangeshkar has produced 3 more films, Vadal, Jhanjhar and Kanchanjunga, she features in this list with her brother Hridaynath for producing together the very popular movie Lekin. I met Lata ji at her home in Mumbai, and I met Hridaynath ji at an event in Delhi. And it was great to meet Hridaynath ji because I met him before I met Lata ji, and he was so happy to see the records. He signed all of them for me, and in fact he gave me his visiting card. He said, do you come to Mumbai? I said, yes, I do sometimes. And he asked me, have you met Lata ji? I said, no, I have not met her yet. I have not had the fortune. So he told me that this time when you come, do come to the home. This is my visiting card. This is the address. This is my phone number. Do come there and I will introduce you to Lata ji. And that is exactly what happened. So I met Lata ji thanks to the great kindness of Hridaynath Mangeshkar ji. And the record I want to show you is of this unique movie, which is Lekin. It is unique in the sense that it is produced by Lata Mangeshkar ji and co-produced by Hridaynath Mangeshkar ji, who has also done the music for this movie. You can see at the back all the songs are there. Surmai, Sham, Kesariya Balma, Jhoote Naina, and of course the very, very popular hit song Yara Sili Sili. The lyrics were by Gulzar. And you can see in the front that this particular record has autographs of all 3. The producer Lata Mangeshkar ji, the the co-producer Hridaynath Mangeshkar ji, who was also the music director, and the lyricist Gulzar Saab. Our journey continues with our next filmmaker, who has also received an Indian National Film Award and 3 Filmfare Awards. In 2010, he served as one of the jury members at the international competition at the 63rd Cannes Film Festival, and in 2020 he became the current president of the Film and Television Institute of India. I am talking about Shekhar Kapur. Shekhar Kapur is an Indian film director, actor and producer known for his works in Hindi cinema and international cinema. Kapur became known in Bollywood with his recurring role in the TV series Khandan in the mid-1980s and his directorial debut in the cult Bollywood film Masoom in 1983, which won the Filmfare Critics Award for Best Movie for that year, before gaining widespread success with the science fiction film Mr. India in 1987. He gained international recognition with the 1994 Bollywood film Bandit Queen, which won the National Film Award for Best Feature Film in Hindi and Filmfare Critics Award for Best Movie and Best Direction for that year. In international cinema, his historical biopics on Queen Elizabeth, that is Elizabeth in 1998 and Elizabeth the Gold Age in 2007, have earned him acclaim, with the former winning the BAFTA Award for Outstanding British Film and both winning an Academy Award. I met Shekhar Kapur ji at a friend's music studio in Mumbai, and I didn't know he would be there. So I met him when he was leaving, and I told him, "Hi, I'm Joe, and I have some of your movie records, LP records, and I would like to meet you again in my life and get those autographed by you." And he was so happy. He gave me his secretary's number, and he said, "Next time you come to Mumbai, bring the records, give them to my secretary, and I will happily autograph them for you." And that is what he did. He did autograph all the records that I gave to be signed. The record that I would like to show all of you is this one, his super hit movie Masoom, which was directed by him, and you can see at the back the songs are there. The music was by R.D. Burman Saab, the lyrics were by Gulzar Saab, and wonderful songs, especially Lakdi Ki Kathi was a super hit, and Tujhse Naraz Nahi Hai Zindagi, that was also a super hit song. And you can see he is signed in the front along with the hero of the movie, Nawazuddin Shah, who has written To Jaiti Jo with Love, Nawazuddin Shah. Shekhar Kapur ji has signed writing To Jaiti Jo, Love, Shekhar Kapur. Our next filmmaker in my collection has not only made many films but is also an acclaimed lyricist. Yes, he is as good a lyricist as a director-producer. Friends, I am talking about Sawan Kumar Tuck. Sawan Kumar Tuck is an Indian film director, producer and lyricist. He has directed many Hindi films including Gomti Ke Kinare, Sotan, Sotan Ki Beti, Sanam Bewafa and Bewafa Se Wafa. He is credited with giving break to actors such as Sanjeev Kumar and Mahmood Jr. Sawan Kumar began his career as the producer of the 1967 Sanjeev Kumar starrer film Nauni Hal. The film received the Presidential Mention at the National Awards. His directorial debut was with the film Gomti Ke Kinare in 1972, which was Meena Kumari's last film and was released posthumously. He is also a prolific lyricist and has written songs for most of his produced and directed films. He has also written the lyrics of songs for movies like Sabak, Kaho Na Pyar Hai, Dev, Sotan, Sotan Ki Beti and Bewafa Se Wafa. I met Sawan Kumar ji at his office in Mumbai through a very dear friend, and it was a pleasure to meet him because he looked at all the records, he told me a little bit about the movies and he signed all of them. The record I want to show you is again a special one, which is of his movie Sotan Ki Beti. You can see it's a very colorful record, and the story, the lyrics were by Savan Kumarji, and he also produced and directed the movie. He is signed in the front of the cover writing "Good luck, Savan Kumar." And we have saved the youngest for last. Our final popular filmmaker in this episode, whose autograph I proudly possess in my collection, is known as Mr. Perfectionist of the Indian film industry, with many hit films in his career. I'm talking about the inimitable Aamir Khan. Muhammad Aamir Hussain Khan is an Indian actor, director, filmmaker and television talk show host. Through his career spanning over 30 years in Hindi films, Aamir has established himself as one of the most popular and influential actors and filmmakers of Indian cinema. Khan began working as a producer after he set up his own production company, Aamir Khan Productions, in 1999. Its first film was Lagaan, which was released in 2001, starring Aamir Khan as the lead actor. The film was selected as India's official entry to the 74th Academy Awards in the Best Foreign Language Film category. This was followed by hit movies like Tare Zameen Par, which marked his directorial debut, Jaane Tu Ya Jaane Na, Pipli Life, Dhobi Ghat, and Secret Superstar. His most successful production has been Dangal in 2016, where he stars in the lead role, which became the highest grossing Indian film of all time. He has also been awarded the Padma Shri and Padma Bhushan by the Government of India. I met Aamir Khan in Delhi at a hotel when he came for the shooting of Dangal. I got to know where he was staying, and I waited for him there, and when he did arrive, I showed him the records, and he was very happy to see them, and he discussed a little bit about the movies, and he signed all of them. But the record that I want to show you is a special one, which is his first production. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is the record of the popular movie Lagaan. And you can see it's a beautiful, beautiful gatefold cover, and in the gatefold the photograph of Aamir Khan is there, along with the rest of the, what would they say, a cricket team? Yes, and at the back are the songs, amazing music by A.R. Rahman Saab, and the lyrics by Javed Akhtar ji, and the songs were Mitwa, Radha Kaise Na Jale, Ghanan Ghanan, and of course the title Lagaan, Once Upon a Time in India. And you can see Aamir Khan has signed at a great place in the front, just the right place, and he has written, "Dear Jazzy, happiness always, love, Aamir." And now we come to the end of this episode, featuring autographs of popular Indian directors and producers in my collection. I hope all of you enjoyed the autographs, and if you did, please do like and share this video and subscribe to my channel so that I can make many more like this video for you. Thanks for watching the video, and stay tuned for much more. You can also send any questions, suggestions or feedback to the email jazzyautographs@yahoo.com. To all my autograph collector friends, happy collecting, and to everyone else, thanks for watching, and hope to see you soon in the next episode with 10 more autographs from 10 more celebrities based on a theme. Till then, take care and all the best.